Crime Society, and we are back with the season 2. We hope you enjoy listening to this season as much as did for season 1. In this episode, we'll be talking about a horrifying incident that occurred in India.
So before we get started, you know the drill. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, share, comment this video, and DM us on Instagram if you wish to be a guest, because we love guests, and our socials are listed below in the description box as well.
Okay, so there is a trigger warning for this episode since we talk about death and murder. So a little summary about what happened in India, this whole situation, is that in a horrific incident reported from the national capital, a woman was stabbed to death by her husband at a market in Delhi in broad daylight, which people watched and refused to step forward and save her. Even after she had died, the husband stabbed her as many as 25 times in a fit of rage. So this incident took place in full public view in Buddha Vihar area of northwest Delhi on Saturday afternoon. The man told the police that he recently got married to the girl whose name was Neela, and he wasn't happy with her.
And this issue was all over social media, and I believe that I'm assuming that a lot of people might have seen it or reposted it or spread information about it because it was like viral and trending along like a month or so ago. And from what I read about, I also got to know that the reason the woman was stabbed was because she refused to become a housewife, which is what the husband wanted, and she chose her career. And the husband didn't like that because he thought that she was having an affair, and that's why she didn't want to stay home and, do the chores.
Yeah.
Something that I know is that he was never guilty. So, somebody also took a picture of him after, the incident occurred, right? And then he never looked guilty himself. It looked like nothing happened.
Yeah, I saw that picture, too.
It was like taking a rest after,
Yeah, he was just, sitting on a table. I don't know what it's called.
Water.
And dude was posing. I'm not even
right? I feel like
you just kill somebody and you're not even guilty about it. He didn't even have sadness to his face or something.
It wasn't even a somebody, it was your wife.
Yeah, he got married to her. I feel bad for her parents because her parents gave her away to somebody and then they killed her. I feel like that's so bad.
Trusted her. They trusted him.
Yeah, they trusted him. I feel like a lot... Yeah, go ahead. Oh, I was just gonna say that a lot of my friends actually had different opinions on this. And most of the other opinions were guys, of course, but... What are your guys'... Pardon?
What were the opinions? I'm curious.
Okay, so one of my guy friends, he was like, it was really bad that he killed them, right? But the picture taking part of it was right. They all should have taken pictures, and nobody really could help the girl, right? Because the guy was apparently a trained something. He knew how to fight.
I mean, they should have tried it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I'm like, okay, yeah, the pictures could serve as evidence for the future, right? But not every single person needs to take a picture.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you're recording somebody, it looks like you're enjoying the incident.
And
exactly.
I kind of, the person who recorded the whole video had the guts to post it online, and it was fluttering all around social media. I'm like, why couldn't you just go stab him? I mean, stab him? Stop him. Oh my god. Sorry.
There were so many people around as well, so just go together,
Exactly.
One person.
I mean, okay, now some people after watching this or listening to this, they're probably gonna be like, stop talking about this. If you were there, would you do that? Wouldn't you be scared of that dude because he had a weapon?
Yeah, that is exactly what my guy friend said. He was like, if he could kill one person, why couldn't he? He would just kill you too.
I mean, get help. That's what I'm saying.
There were a lot of people around, so
But
again,
you
don't need to be the flight or fight person, but get the police.
Yeah, it was 30 versus 1 at that time, right? So
and in this case, man, I just want to say that in India, even if you go to the police, they're probably gonna say something like, "Oh, we can't get involved in this because it's their You know,
Family
it's
matter.
like their own matter. It's their family matter because it's a husband and a wife. We can't do anything. But man, it's a murder. It's illegal. You can't say that. Like, that's stupid.
Exactly.
But like, I'm not lying. Like, Indian police, like, I'm not being biased or something. They're like, they don't even care, to be honest. Like, when it comes to like women and stuff.
Oh wait,
I feel like I think I disagree with that just a little bit because I feel like in some areas, yeah, that's true, right? But in some areas of
Yeah.
India that the police actually care. They're actually doing better.
I know,
Like,
but from my perspective, most of like the cities
and
in India.
we can't always believe what we are being told, right? Even when we're not over there or in that situation, because maybe it's propaganda. We can't just assume something, you know, from one point of view.
Yeah. But I feel like it was 30 versus 1, right? So, okay, if like 2, 3 people were taking videos or taking pictures, that would have been fine, right? But here, everybody was taking pictures and videos instead of anyone doing anything to help the girl.
If one person would have like stepped ahead, or even like save the women or something, I don't know.
Somebody
before
could have
stopping the
like,
man.
I don't know if
Yeah.
any...
She could be alive today.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody called the police at that time or not, but I feel like they should have called the police instead of everybody just taking pictures.
Yeah, I mean, one person or like 2 people taking pictures is fine, but like all of them were like.
Yeah, it's like 30
They were
people taking
recording it.
pictures. Exactly.
You just need one evidence. You don't like 30 evidences. So,
Okay,
like,
now, before people like start commenting under this video saying that, oh, like if you were there, you would help, right? Let's do this. Let me ask you two, or I'm gonna share my opinion too. What would you do if you were there
I would call
instead of the person recording?
I would call the police. I might, if I see other people recording it, because that could serve as evidence, right? I wouldn't be the one recording it over and over again, right? I would just call the police.
Yeah, and if it was like the three of us, 2 people would help and 1 person would record it for evidence.
Yeah, if
That's
it was
what I would
us
do.
3, yeah. Because I feel like even if somebody stepped up, right, and said, oh, stop, right, maybe that would give a little distraction for the girl to run away if she was in the,
True.
in the stage of actually being able to run away.
And even when we do that, then people over there are just people everywhere. I'm not gonna point out India specifically, but that they're probably gonna be like, "This is our matter. You don't need to step in. What I do to my wife is my business, none of your business." That's what. Like, do you consider us an object?
Yeah.
Right.
Do whatever I want to do. Like, none of your business. What
Exactly.
do you mean?
I feel like the person who killed his wife is so sick. Like, wait, how do you even kill somebody
Exactly. It's
in
pathetic
public?
on the level.
Exactly, like it's psycho. Like in public, in daylight, your wife. I don't understand how that makes sense.
Humanity. I'm not even joking, but like
Anger management. I mean, I get angry too.
But I don't But I don't go murder somebody.
That doesn't mean you just kill someone,
right?
And
Everybody.
that too for some reason, like what? Because she didn't want to be. She chose her career over you.
Yeah.
I don't even think that she chose her career over him. I think that she was like she probably wanted to work and take care of like the house and family, and that's totally fine.
Maybe for him, she put her career before him and like the.
Yeah, that's probably what he thought.
Yeah.
And that probably hurt his ego.
Yeah, he was probably
A little bit of communication would have kind of solved it. But the thing is that again here, we can't just like assume that the husband would have listened to the wife, or maybe they would have tried communicating, but that would never work.
I mean, like if he has the audacity to like kill his wife,
then how would he listen?
in public? So like
if he even got that thought for a second, like, oh, I should just murder her for going to work, then that type of man wouldn't be capable of listening.
True. And we can also like infer that then there can be potential domestic violence over here too.
Yeah.
I feel like even like these days, like my own, like some of my own friends were saying that, oh, this is not helping was the right choice, right? And I guess, I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
Like, what do you like? Think about what?
Like, do you think not helping was the right thing to do? Like, not helping?
Not helping. Well, like I said, there were a lot of people there, and like, just team up, man. Like, what? There's such a horrible thing happening in front of you, and you're like, you're in your own comfort. Like, tell someone, like, or hand over the phone to someone if you have the audacity to like go stop the person. I get it that you're recording it for evidence, but enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the one person can be as powerful as like 30 people together. So like, I mean like.
Oh yeah, and what Kushika said, he could have like tried being a distraction, or he or she could have tried being a distraction for the.
Do you guys know like the gender of like the crowd?
No, I'm just assuming. I'm gonna say they.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Do you guys have like any other information? I'm not aware of like the full story.
Same.
I don't think there has been any other information. All they did was like summarize the event and everything, whatever happened. They didn't. From what I'm looking at, I don't even know if they like if he was like convicted or like arrested or something. You should be arrested.
Was he not?
He didn't get arrested? I don't know. I thought he did get arrested.
Same.
There was no news out for that, so I'm just saying that if he did get arrested, what if he got out? Which shouldn't happen, but who knows what happens in democracy.
Yeah. I think I read somewhere that he did get arrested, but I don't know. I don't remember fully. If like one person can do this, just imagine how many other people like think of that.
Yeah, and then people caught that on camera. Imagine like how many people have not caught it. You know what I mean? Like,
if he doesn't get arrested, if this man doesn't get arrested, people are gonna think, oh, I can just get away with this doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I found this article by NDTV News, and over here it says that someone did try to stop the man, and they said something. They tried to save the woman, and the man just said that, "Don't you dare come forward." He yelled at them. That's
Wait, how did? Wait, he stabbed her in public? Like, he just stabbed her, and he just decided to stab her. That's it.
When she was coming back from work, right? That's when that happened.
Did they both not try to talk it out or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Was he waiting outside of her office or something?
She was walking home, so in the Delhi market.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It was a market, man. There has to be so many people out there.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even like night.
It was day, yeah. It was like after, I think, like bright daylight.
It was they said broad daylight.
Yeah.
After killing his wife, the man took a break alongside the road, and he roamed freely and nobody stopped him. Still.
See,
that's pathetic on the level, bro.
That's messed up.
I know.
It was probably because of the thinking part, where people be like, why should I interfere? It's their own thing. They probably look like husband, wife, and it's their family matter.
Somebody's getting stabbed in front of you.
Exactly.
But the thing is that the societal thinking over there, I've lived there for 10 years.
In India?
And as a kid, yeah, I know the thinking, the thoughts of the people over there. So that's how they think, right? They just don't want you to interfere.
Yeah, they're like,
and they don't look at it as a victim first. He probably looked at her as his wife and his property quoting it first, rather than a victim.
I think that it's so messed up that she was just wanting to work, And I feel like that's like such a common issue like everywhere, not only India. Like, oh, the woman should stay at home and she shouldn't work because that's like a waste of time. Like, who's gonna take care of the kids then, right? And that's such a ridiculous thinking thing.
That's like everywhere now, man. Even if like people don't show it, we just know that that's what people think.
Yeah, I think we talked about this so many times, but like it just comes to show that it's been like this and it's still like this.
Nothing changed over like so many years. Everybody's thinking still the same.
And these little things that people don't talk about is just little things. Like, I was watching this video and I never knew. Did you guys know that we get taxed on, as women or as females, we get taxed and we have to pay more for like feminine hygiene products, like
the pink
deodorant
tax?
And tampons and everything.
Is it a pink tax?
Yeah, we have to pay more than that.
I didn't know that.
If you go to Walmart or something, compare like the male deodorant and the female deodorant. Ours costs more.
Yeah, the pink tax.
And it's the same
I heard
thing.
of that.
It's basically the same thing.
I think that nobody would have really like talked about this whole situation if the wife wasn't murdered in public, or like if she wasn't murdered at all, right? Nobody would think that, oh, not letting her go to work is a big deal.
That is the point, right? Now that he murdered her in public and more than like 25 times someone stabbed you, which means that you like completely shattered their whole organ system and everything. Nothing can be sewed together. And now that now that we're talking about this, I'm so glad that we're talking about this, because if it was nowhere to be seen, then he's being an inspiration or sort of a motivation for other men, specifically in that country, to tell them. He's basically telling them that, oh, look, they're just our servants, and we can do whatever we want.
Exactly, and that's so disgusting.
And no one's gonna stop us. We can do whatever we want. We're the kings. We're the rulers.
Yeah, that's why he needs to get like as hard punishment as he can to like show people that, okay, like if you do something like this, then the consequences are gonna be like.
He's setting an example for other men, and especially the young ones, man. Like,
exactly, and you can just like see examples here. You know, like the hashtag not all men thing. We talked about that before, right? I don't know, this all kind of ties up together, how like men think they're so much more superior, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere or the other, no matter how much someone says that, oh no, I believe in equality. Oh no, we know you. Somewhere or the other, like even deep down, you are going to think that males are superior. We are superior, right? As a male. Because that's how you were raised. We can't.
Yeah, that's our mentality. It's like an old mentality, and I think that we need to change the mentality to prevent all of these things happening.
But like that's gonna take a lot of time.
Yeah, it's not easy.
I think that we have not tried that. Like it's like it has taken so much time for like women over the years to change that, and it's still not like changed. So like,
and I think that now that us as teenagers we're taking the step to do this, I'm pretty sure that we won't raise our kids the same way we were raised, or our parents or our grandparents were raised. So it would probably make a difference from generation to generation.
I think it's not only about how we were raised, it's about like what we are told, right? Like it's a mentality that we have gotten from our past, right?
How our mentality was raised, basically how we were taught or to think. Not only by our parents, not only
by society,
but our environment, our school place, our not workplace, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. The girls in India, well, specifically that part, must be like so scared, right? Because that happened, right? Who knows if that's gonna happen to them next?
Yeah, it's gonna be like it's gonna scare them for their entire life. You know, terrifying experience. So like,
did they have kids? Did they have kids? Like the couple, the man who killed the wife, did they have kids?
I'm not sure.
I don't think.
Weren't they newlyweds?
Because they were newly married, right?
Oh yeah. Well, that's good because like the kids would have been so scarred.
I think that this is like for India, like there's a lot of things happening over there. Now that I said that I've lived there for 10 years, let me tell you guys one thing. I had a teacher in like grade 5 or something, and she told me that she was from, I forgot the name of the place, somewhere in India, and where she wasn't allowed to dress a certain way, you know? And like, even if she dressed properly, she would get stared at as a kid. So her mom,
As a kid?
her and her sister. So that was like kind of terrifying that she was teaching us that, oh, if you're a girl, if you go there, make sure you dress appropriately, make sure you cover your body.
I think that happens even like here, everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, true.
But like me personally, when I went to India, like I think in 2018, like I bought some shorts with mirror because it was like, really hot there. And then my grandparents like, don't bring those, like it's not safe enough. So like bring like long pants, you know, like to cover up your body and stuff. So like it was kind of like.
I know.
I've never been like told that, or I haven't heard like a story about that, right? Personally, but I think that me, like myself, I know that, oh, I should wear like proper clothes, right? I don't know, it's like that little fear inside of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, since we've heard so many stories and everything, that stuff is gonna build up.
Yeah, it terrifies us because like what if the same thing happens to us as well? So like, you know.
Yeah, it's like we just have to do it.
Mm-hmm. It's like a second thought. Okay, like what if the same thing happens to us? Like what would we do and stuff? Like, you know.
Sometimes it's just not a choice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can't trust anyone today.
Literally.
Or anytime.
I know.
For real.
It's a really hard world to live in, so
like that man they were family, man. Like they were literally family. And
I know.
It's like murdering.
Now you ask me to marry.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly. Like
Just
would little
kidding,
girls, but would little girls in India who saw that happen want to get married in the future? Thinking like, oh, what if my husband did that to me?
No, we're not getting married. Like they probably no.
Everything.
I was in shock, to be honest, when I heard this incident. I was like, there's no way that's possible. Like somebody stabbed somebody 25 times.
And that to your wife. Like you married her.
Yeah, I was like,
there's
nothing known as humanity anymore.
Exactly.
Even if like it was not his wife or something, why would you stab somebody like 25 times?
Exactly. In my religion, when you get married, you have to like do 7 promises, right?
Yeah.
Like, how can you do that too?
No, we do 4 promises, I think, yeah.
Oh, right.
We do 7. Yeah, we do 7.
But, like, how can you break those promises just like that? Like, murder that girl. Mm-hmm. You're supposed to, like, protect her, right? But murder your family?
Keep aside the religion, okay? Not even that. We never know if they got religiously married. I heard someone say that the man was Muslim and the lady was Hindu. So we never know what's happening. But aside from that, I don't even know if that's real. But I read that on Google. But aside from that, as a human, man.
Yeah, as a human.
We're
different from humanity.
That's why God made us different from animals and like.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Can I? Okay, animals treat other animals better than humans treat other humans nowadays.
Exactly, bro. This, like,
claps.
Cool. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, it's like.
But, like, out of humanity, how can you kill like your wife? First of all,
25. Oh my god, bro. It's like.
I feel so bad because, like, oh my gosh, she's dead, right? Why do you want to put her in more pain?
Exactly, but oh my god, it's like making me shiver.
Like stabbing the first time is like bad enough, right? But then 25 times? That's psycho shit.
How does a man even sleep, bro? Like, does he not like get scared or something? Like, that's like.
I don't know why, but I feel like if this case goes into court, right, they're gonna be like, oh, he had a mental illness, and they're gonna excuse it.
They're gonna do that. Mm-hmm. But like, he had a mental illness, and then. It's not really his fault because his brain is not in control or something. It's probably that something, and then
this always happens.
Yeah,
and like the girl will never get justice. And I think this is why it's so important to talk about it, right? Because if nobody does, then how are people gonna know?
Yeah, we need to spread awareness. That's why. Like, I still can't believe this incident is real, bro. Like,
Yeah. Now I'm reading something and it says, giving credits to the people. This article is from India Today, and it says that a case has been registered against him. His name was Harish, under Section 302 of the Indian Penal Code. Further investigation into the matter is underway.
What's Section 302?
No idea. I think first degree or second degree or whatever degree murder, I think. They have sections in India, so I don't know.
yeah, their law is a little different than ours. So like,
But anyways, now that we had this whole conversation talk about this specific case in India, there's like there's dozens of murders, rapes, and everything happening over there, and barely do they ever get talked about. Now the thing is that how do we stop this? We can't like stop it fully, but how do we like get justice about this? Any ideas?
the only thing we could do as a person is probably spread awareness, because like, we can't be, you know.
And we're doing that, right? We're talking about it as friends.
As
especially,
far
like,
as yeah. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, like, as far as justice comes, I think the only way that girl would get justice if he gets a punishment for his thing, or for the thing he did.
Yeah, but that won't really justice still, because like,
And
The girl would,
and you have to
the girl
teach
isn't
other
gonna come back.
you have
Yeah.
but you have to teach other men, other people in general, to respect women and let her choose what she wants to do.
We need like a female democratic leader to do all this, and especially on a national basis. I haven't seen any. I don't know about you guys, but I haven't seen any coverage about any of these issues. It's almost like they're ashamed to talk about like rape and women getting killed and everything.
Because it's gonna be a bad reputation for the country itself, right?
True. But anyways, you can also like, would signing petitions help? I think.
I think some petitions thing, right? They don't do anything, but some of them actually. You have to check the source. You have to check it.
It depends on the person who made them. Like,
yeah,
if you make them and go to the court or something,
then I guess it would work, right? But
yeah,
I feel like you have to double check before. Well, you can sign it, right? But double check.
yeah. Look at like what the source is.
Sources.
It's like the oxygen thing, right? In India, people were signing things or donating to places.
I saw some people, that the Imana Cares thing. I saw some people posting that it was fake, and and immediately the day after that, the same person said that, oh no, this is legit. What am I supposed to believe you or not?
Right? Do I donate there? Do I not donate there? I don't know. You have to double check all your sources, even before like spreading. I don't know, news, I guess. But I think that also, like, since we're on the oxygen thing, make sure you donate for that in India.
Yeah, because
they're really in need.
Really bad right now.
There's a lot of great resources.
Yeah.
And if we get a chance to, we will try to make a database in our link tree, but there's a big one, like I said, Imana Cares is one that you can it's on Instagram.
Yeah, or you can just like search up donations for oxygen in India, right?
Yeah.
You'll find a lot.
Check your source.
Double check your source. Yeah. So do you guys want to add anything else?
Nothing from me. Just stay safe, wear a mask, stay home.
Yeah.
Same, yeah.
Spread awareness about this. Because that's the only way we're gonna like try. That's the only way to try stopping this thing from happening
If you
again.
have like a bigger platform, then you should spread awareness about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not a small thing. It's somebody got murdered and stabbed.
Play your part in it by spreading awareness, because like that's the only way you could help this incident from like
Well, we hope you
Yeah.
liked the first episode of season 2. We can't wait to bring you guys more.
This was fun, okay? Don't think it's boring because we're talking about a daily issue. It's like we're your source of news now, okay? So
Yeah, we're gonna be
appreciate
like
that.
your new news story thing.
And
Like
if you
every
don't
Friday.
know what Insta, we told you now, so like.
Yeah.
You don't even bother searching things up for news. We're your news channel, basically.
And
Yeah.
we spread
Fem
real
society.
news. We don't do fake news.
Yeah.
Well, we try our best to spread real news. Imagine someone comments, "Oh, you guys are spreading fake news." Okay, so we'll see you guys next Friday. Stay
Yup.
safe.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.